Hello and welcome to Cars at 100, and I'm at the beautiful Pocono house here, and on today's review I have this 2023 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 4Matic with AMG Sport Package. We're gonna look at this car from outside, check this car on the inside, and see what this car is all about. Let's not waste any more time and let's jump into it. Let's check out this car from the outside first, and as you can see up front, this car looks very interesting in terms of the design. It competes with BMW's X3, and the X3 has, I think, more space overall in the interior, but we'll see that in a little bit. You have nice lights up front. You have Mercedes-Benz logo here, LED high performance lights, and you have a daytime running lights here, and you have a logo that lights up at night as well. You can turn it on or turn it off. AMG Sport design here. You have some sport here and there. Less chrome is one of the aspects of the sport design. AMG specific sport rims here. This is a staggered setup, so you have bigger, wider in terms of width tires in the back than up front. You have Michelin Primacy all-season tires, which are 235 55 R19 up front, and you have 255 50 R19 in the back. In terms of the design, as we go around, you have less chrome overall here. You don't have trim surrounding, windows in chrome as usually Mercedes-Benz has, but they left out some chrome in terms of the design of a luxury. This is a very luxurious sporty SUV, I would say. In terms of the proportions, it looks very good, but I think X3 is a little bit bigger in terms of the size, I would say. In terms of interior, I'm not sure exactly if it's bigger on the outside. It looks a little bit bigger than this one. This car looks a little bit more compact. In the rear, we have here GLC 300 logo. Nice tail lights here. These are LED tail lights as well, redesigned recently. 4Matic logo here. And you have two exhaust outlets, but they are not real exhaust outlets. Mercedes-Benz did this recently and keeps going with it. And you have pipes under the car, under the bumper there, as you can see. Let's check out this car on the inside. Now, in order to enter this Mercedes-Benz GLC 300, you have the key fob here, you have a lock and you have unlock, and you have a trunk release button here as well, which you can hold it down and it will close automatically as well. Now, to enter, you have two ways. You can unlock it through the key fob as usual, or you can have a sensor here by which you can lock the car, and you have a sensor behind the door opener handle to unlock the car. And just like this, we will enter this Mercedes-Benz. In terms of door cars, you have kind of a creaking sounds with the build quality here, and you have soft touch materials up here. You have a Burmeister sound system, which is optional in this car. You have a nice design here in terms of door closing handle here. You have automatic up and down for all four sides in terms of the windows. You have a window adjustment here in terms of this haptic touch controls, just like on the steering wheel, which I will show you as well. You have a lot of kind of buttons that are not really buttons, they don't really press, they kind of move a little bit. It's one thing I don't like about button layout in terms of the design in this car. You have soft touch material here, you have a rich leather bottle holder and book pocket here, which extends a little bit. You have a trunk release button there as well. You have a nice speaker grill here, edged aluminum design. You have a heated seat option here with memory seating for 3. In terms of the entrance, you have a Mercedes-Benz logo here that lights up at night, and you have nice floor mounted gas pedal there, sporty feel, and I think this is an AMG specific pedals with some rubber on them. In terms of this leather and seating, you have a lot of bolstering here. You have a nice design on this seat. This is a sporty seat, one of the options for the AMG Sport design. And if we move the seat back by pressing this, you can see you can control the seat from here. You have seat controls here. We jump inside, close the door. Nice solid feel, and let's start the car right away. And just like this Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 roars to life. Very, very unique design in terms of this interior. Now, in terms of the design, you have two screens here. You can adjust this screen in many different ways. As you can see, you can put navigation in the middle, off-road option here, since this is a small SUV. You have sport design you can do, or you can do understated. And as you can see, this is a touch and haptic feel. There's a button, but it knows where you're holding. It's like a one big button. Here it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons, and each kind of a button, aspect presses the same button. And you can control this screen through this section here, which is very interesting. I don't see this in any other car except Mercedes-Benz. Now, in terms of the design here for this middle display, it is also unique in terms of this section here. You have have options for, you know, the behavior of this car. You can go many different modes. You have individual, which you can adjust. You have driving, comfort, occupant protection, open, close, dynamic select. You can have the individual options in terms of the drive, steering, ESP, electronic stability, and you have sound. You can have the sound. Go to sport, it's gonna have the sport sound. You know, steering, you can have sport as well. You have drive, you can also do sport, or you can do comfort, and you can do steering sport. So you can do here and there, you know, you can adjust ESP, you can also do sport or comfort, and it's individually adjusted. It's very good in terms of technology. This screen has a very good resolution in terms of quality as well. In terms of the design for these vents, it's really cool. You can adjust them like this, and they have an ambient light in each vent individually. Now in terms of the steering wheel, very light steering wheel. It is a luxurious car. You have soft gas, soft brake in terms of the pedals as well. It's comfortable to use this car. It almost drives by itself. And you have an ambient light here. You have some adjustment for the headlights. You have an automatic parking brake here. This trim snake skin, as you can see. You have soft touch materials up top. Nice stitching here. Mercedes-Benz logo on the glass there, as you can see. You have a frameless rear view mirror. From this section like this, there's a light here, and I think we have extension here for the visor as well. And these seats with this red color, it's kind of a lighter than Lexus red, I would say. Let me know in the comment section which red you like better, this or Lexus red interior. You have the storage here, quite deep. You have USB Type-C options, 2 USB Type-C options. Close it like this, and you can open this section as well. You have one more USB Type-C. You have storage here, and this storage is a wireless charger, and you have 2 cup holders that you can adjust, or bottle holders. This is like a one button. This whole section is like one button, just like these, you know, buttons have many different features, but one button presses down. Same thing is here. This is very Mercedes, not the whole hazard label lights up, just the square section there. Reminds me of an old school Mercedes-Benz. You have a glove box here as well, felt line, quite large, quite deep, kind of a section up top as well. Ambient light here. In terms of design, it's a very cool and futuristic design with this floating infotainment design. And you have a pedals here on the steering wheel. Nice feeling pedals. You can control the transmission with the one lever here. This is a Mercedes-Benz thing as well. And you can press park by pressing down. And if we go up, we have the rear view camera, which has trajectory, as you can see here, as well as the 360. Nice resolution on the camera as well. Let's check out the back seats. Now to enter the back seats, you also have a keyless entry from the back doors, and you have soft touch material here, and mostly harder soft touch. There is a softer for the front doors. You have stitching here, you have leather here as well, but it's also rougher than up front, which is interesting. The same door close handle here, nice door opener handles here, and you have lock and unlock buttons. You have Bmw'S sound speakers here as well. The pocket here for the bottle and for the book as well. If we jump inside, solid peel on the door, and you have a pocket here. You have a pocket here. As you can see, the ambient light continues on the door close handle there as well. You have 2 vents here. You have some storage here, 2 USBs, or 1 USB at least for charging would be nice here. Interesting design for these seats. You can adjust the headrest by pressing down like this. It's very interesting, but I would say it would be nicer if it was adjustable through that button there. Now in terms of the seats, comfortable seats, very supportive. You have the section here that you can open, and you can store your tablet, I guess, or your phone here, and you don't have cup holders here. Interesting. And you have a light here. You have this panoramic roof here as well. Let's check out the trunk space. Now in order to open the trunk, you have the button under the Mercedes-Benz logo there, or you can open it through the key fob. You have this section here to cover whatever you have in your trunk, if it's not too tall. And you can drop down the seats, second row, just by pressing these two buttons here conveniently, and seats are moving up. So once you store your items, you can move the seats back appropriately. And as you can see, it's quite a lot of storage in terms of the space, and you have a spare tire here as well as the battery there, and some tools under the floor of the trunk. Let's check out what's under the hood. Hope you enjoyed today's review of this 2023 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 4Matic with AMG Sport Package. If you have any questions about this or any other car, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Also, if you are interested in reviews like this, consider liking and subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Stay loving cars.